Hi everyone, Diana Rankin here with your weekly messages. And perhaps a prediction or two for April the 22nd to the 28th. I always have to think about the dates. Oh my, the time is going by so quickly, isn't it? So what do we have for you this week? Well, the first thing I want to say is there's still pus coming out of the wound. And as you've seen me demonstrate, often wounds heal like this within us personally and certainly within our world. And so the wounds have to break open in order that they can heal properly. Well, we're going to see more pus coming out of the wound this week. In fact, it's just getting started in some ways, and I know we are all so weary. And healing the wounds, it's not easy. This is a lot of work. So we could have the responsibility of healing our own private wounds. And I'm petting Daisy here while we talk, but we have that responsibility of healing our private wounds, and that helps to heal the wounds of our nations and the wounds of the world. And certainly we have to heal the wounds of the world so we can move on into a more loving, kinder, more compassionate world. And it is coming. It just doesn't happen overnight. It takes a while for all of this to take place. But what I want you to know, and this is really the message for this week, is before we come into life, we gather together a whole entourage of helpers. We have spirit guides, we have angels, we have dogs in spirit world as well as human world, and cats, and we have all kinds of spirits. We have healers and teachers and communicators and all kinds of helpers in spirit world. And we gather these together and we say, listen, I'm the one going in, but I'm just the conductor of this entire orchestra of people who are here of beings who are here to help me make the world a better place. And I do that through how I live my life. So this week, add laughter to your lives, add love to your lives, because how you live your life is going to affect the whole world. And that's true of each and every one of us. Is this easy? No, I think it's very, very difficult. Oh gosh, I wish I could tell you that April is going to have temperatures in the 70s, and I would be right, but it's only for 2 days here where I live. All the other temperatures have been much cooler. In fact, when I woke up this morning, there was snow on the ground. Unusual for April, but certainly possible. We are going to continue unusual and dangerous weather, so do be careful there as well. It's important to use our intuition. You've heard me say that before. This is going to be increasingly so, to stay out of harm's way, to stay out of danger. You know, you've heard me say this too, but I'm going to repeat it because it's so important. Our intuition may not stop a bullet, but it may keep us from being in the bullet's path. So this week, I'm not saying that we're in danger of bullets hitting us. I don't see that this week. But we are, as I said last week, I think we're going to have cyber attacks that are going to be a bit more vicious. And that energy's already there, so that could start this week. What I want to leave you, or what I really want to put out this week, is what we're all searching for is that deeper soul connection. That, you know, we come into life, we come into the third dimension, and we have free choice. And we don't always make the best choices by any means. But with free choice, we have to look at life as an adventure. This is the play, and we're just the actors. Shakespeare said that. It was in the Bible before that. And so, believe me, I'm not the first one to say we are actors in a play. But we're writing the script, each of us. we're contributing to the bigger script. So we have a choice every moment. We can live from just that human self, which is making our choices. We have the free choice. And we like many of the different human experiences. We don't like all of them. Or we can live from the deeper soul self and allow that deeper spiritual self to live through the human self. As we live more and more from our soul self, from our spiritual self, allowing the deeper human self to live through us, our lives at that point will know more joy, more peace, more compassion. And our lives just, I'm searching for the word because, thank you. It's not more necessarily easier, but it is more contented. So I wish you all content this week as the pus continues to pour out of the wound. And we're going to see quite a bit of pouring out this week. Let's see what Philip has to say. For those of you who come back every week, I thank you so much. I thank you for telling your friends. I thank you for your comments. I have just been a little overwhelmed and haven't had time to really get to the comments, but I read them. I just don't have time to get back to them to answer. So thank you. For those of you who are new, this is from my spirit guide, Philip, and this is an oracle book. It has a different wisdom on each page, and we just flip through, and we think left page or right page, and we get a message. So what we're going to do is just flip through here, start thinking left page or right page, and when we feel like the finger stops us, that's our message. So I'm hearing left page, but I want to also read right because I think that's important. But our message is on the left, and I'll explain it a little bit. When you say goodbye, it is to part the way for a new hello. When you say goodbye, it is to part the way for a new hello. Oh, my friends, sometimes we have to let those in our lives go because they're not really good for us. And it allows us to move into a whole new realm of life, allows us to move into a whole new adventure. Saying goodbye is really rarely easy, but look for the next adventure because you're being held. And I also want to say as a medium, when we say goodbye to those who move into spirit world and leave this third dimensional world, they're just a quick thought away. So look for all of those different messages that come to us, often from butterflies, from red cardinals, from even cartoons or a TV show or music that you suddenly turn on and get a message, or a photograph turned sideways, or a million other messages from those you love saying, we're still here with you. We're still helping you. Just as all of the angels and your guides are helping you get through these tough times. Let's see what the right side says. When you do not hear the answer, it is because you are not listening. When you do not hear the answer, it is because you are not listening. The answers are there for us, guiding us every single moment of our lives. We just have to tap in to that deeper self. And as we tap into that deeper self, we have the most magnificent guidance waiting for us, available to us. So take a breath, sit back, be still, ask the question, ask for help, ask for guidance, but then make sure you listen to the answer. Thank you, my friends, for being with me today. Daisy and I love you. She's wagging her tail at you. We thank you for being with us. We thank you for accepting our love. Until we meet again.